Title: Dual Shadows. Chapter 1: The Rendezvous. The neon lights of Istanbul's Grand Bazaar flickered in the humid night air, casting long shadows across the labyrinthine streets. Agent Marcus Kane adjusted the brim of his hat, his sharp blue eyes scanning the crowd for any sign of danger. He was here to meet his new partner, a woman he'd only heard about in whispers, Agent Elena Vega. She was said to be one of the best, but Marcus had worked alone for too long to trust anyone easily. He spotted her near a spice stall, her dark hair pulled into a sleek ponytail, her leather jacket hugging her frame. She was examining a handful of saffron threads, but Marcus knew better. She was watching the crowd, just like him. "You're late," Marcus said as he approached, his voice low. Elena didn't look up. "I had to lose a tail. You should try it sometime. Might keep you sharp." Marcus smirked. "Charming. Let's get to work." They moved through the bazaar, blending seamlessly with the crowd. Their mission was simple: retrieve a stolen microchip containing classified intel on a global arms deal. The chip was in the possession of a rogue arms dealer named Victor Drazen, who was rumored to be hiding in the city. "Drazen's got a safe house near the docks," Elena said, her voice barely above a whisper. "Heavily guarded. We'll need a plan." "I've got a plan," Marcus replied. "We go in, get the chip, and get out." Elena raised an eyebrow. "Subtle." Before Marcus could retort, a shout echoed through the bazaar. A group of armed men pushed through the crowd, their eyes locked on Marcus and Elena. "Drazen's men," Elena muttered. "Guess they found us first." Marcus drew his pistol. Time to improvise. The bazaar erupted into chaos as bullets tore through the air. Marcus and Elena moved in perfect sync, covering each other as they fought their way through the attackers. Marcus took down 2 men with precise shots, while Elena disarmed another with a spinning kick, sending his weapon skittering across the cobblestones. "We need to move!" Elena shouted, grabbing Marcus by the arm. They sprinted through the narrow streets, the sound of pursuit close behind. Marcus led them into a nearby mosque, its towering minarets offering a temporary refuge. They climbed to the top, the city spread out below them. "Now what?" Elena asked, her chest heaving. Marcus grinned. "Now we disappear." They rappelled down the side of the mosque, landing in a narrow alley. A motorcycle waited for them, courtesy of Marcus's contacts. Elena climbed on behind him, her arms wrapping around his waist as they sped into the night. Chapter 2: The Safe House. The safe house was a crumbling apartment overlooking the Bosphorus. Marcus and Elena barricaded the door and set to work planning their next move. "Drazen's expecting us," Elena said, spreading a map of the city on the table. "We need to hit him where he least expects it." Marcus studied the map. "The docks are too heavily guarded, but if we can get to him during the transfer, we might have a shot." Elena nodded. "The chip is being moved tomorrow night. We intercept the convoy, grab the chip, and get out before Drazen knows what hit him." "Simple," Marcus said with a smirk. "Simple," Elena agreed, "but not easy." The next night, they lay in wait near the docks, their black tactical gear blending into the shadows. The convoy arrived on schedule, a heavily armored truck flanked by motorcycles and SUVs. "Ready?" Marcus whispered. Elena adjusted her sniper rifle. "Always." She took out the lead motorcycle with a single shot, sending the convoy into chaos. Marcus moved in, his silenced pistol taking down guards with deadly precision. They fought their way to the truck, their movements a blur of speed and efficiency. Inside the truck, they found the chip and Victor Drazen himself. "You're too late," Drazen sneered, holding a detonator. "The deal is already in motion." Marcus lunged, but Drazen was faster. He pressed the detonator, and the truck exploded in a fireball. Marcus and Elena were thrown clear, their bodies slamming into the pavement. Chapter 3: The Aftermath. Marcus woke to the sound of sirens. His ears rang and his body ached, but he was alive. He looked over to see Elena stirring beside him. "You okay?" he asked, his voice hoarse. Elena nodded, wincing as she sat up. "Just peachy. What about Drazen?" Marcus scanned the wreckage. "Gone, but we've got the chip." He held up the small device, its surface scorched but intact. Elena managed a smile. "We make a good team," she said. Marcus helped her to her feet. "Don't let it go to your head." As they disappeared into the night, the city's lights reflecting off the water, Marcus couldn't help but feel a sense of camaraderie. Elena was more than just a partner. She was a force to be reckoned with. And together, they were unstoppable. Maobi Epilogue. In a safe house in Berlin, Marcus and Elena reviewed the intel from the chip. The arms deal was just the tip of the iceberg, a global conspiracy that reached the highest levels of power. "What now?" Elena asked. Marcus leaned back, a grim smile on his face. "Now, we take the fight to them." Elena nodded. "Together?" "Together." And with that, they disappeared into the shadows, ready to face whatever came next. The end, or is it? Please hit the like button and subscribe.